Young Caesar.
Nova Scotia, a place known for its rugged beauty. Here the ocean meets the sky in a mix of beautiful colors. Small towns line the coast, their people connected by shared history and a strong sense of community. Life here is slower, a big difference from the busy cities far to the south. People come here to escape the noise, to reconnect with nature, to find peace. In the heart of this peaceful landscape was Portapique, a small community nestled along the shores of Cobequid Bay. It was here that Gabriel Wortman built his life, a seemingly successful denturist known for his charm and generosity. His neighbors knew him as a friendly face, someone who always had time for a chat or to help out. He seemed to be a pillar of the community. Few could have imagined the darkness hidden beneath Wortman's carefully crafted exterior. Behind the smile and easygoing manner lay a history of violence, a simmering rage that would eventually explode with devastating consequences. The peace of that April night was shattered by the sound of gunshots, the first horrifying signs of a wave of violence that would leave a permanent mark on Nova Scotia. The tranquility was gone, replaced by a fear that would linger long after the last shot was fired. Gabriel Wortman was a man of secrets. Behind his charm, he hid a dark side, prone to anger and violence. Whispers of domestic abuse and control marred his respectable appearance. Those close to him spoke of a quick temper and sudden rage. In the months before the massacre, his behavior grew strange. He stockpiled weapons, hinting at a disturbing plan. He spoke of conspiracies and a world close to collapse. Driven by a twisted purpose, Wortman planned his rampage. He transformed a white Ford Taurus into a police cruiser. He made a police uniform, a chillingly accurate disguise. The stage was set for a night of horror. Wortman was about to unleash his fury on Portapique. The first calls to 911 came in just after 10 p.m. on April 18, 2020. Panicked voices spoke of gunshots, of a house on fire, of a scene of unimaginable chaos. Wortman's rampage had begun. It started with a domestic dispute, a violent confrontation with his common-law partner Lisa Banfield. Fearing for her life, Banfield ran into the darkness, seeking safety in the thick woods surrounding their home. She would survive the night, her escape marking the start of Wortman's murderous spree. Wortman, disguised in his RCMP uniform and driving his fake police car, turned his rage on his neighbors. He moved through the community with chilling precision, his knowledge of the area giving him a terrifying advantage. He went from house to house, shooting his victims at close range, leaving a trail of death and destruction behind him. The glow of fires lit up the night sky as Wortman set fire to homes, using the chaos as cover to continue his rampage. The flames, a horrifying symbol of his reign of terror, served as a beacon, drawing the attention of first responders while he slipped away into the night. The morning of April 19th arrived, revealing a community torn apart. The scale of the tragedy, 22 innocent lives lost in a single night of violence, was impossible to grasp. The quiet streets of Portapique, once a picture of rural peace, were now a crime scene, forever etched in the history of Canada. The RCMP, heavily criticized for their handling of the tragedy, launched a massive manhunt for Wortman. The search would last for 13 terrifying hours, ending only when the gunman was shot and killed by police at a gas station over 100 kilometers from where his rampage began. The Nova Scotia Massacre shocked people across Canada and beyond. It was a stark reminder that even in the most peaceful places in the world, darkness can exist. The tragedy left a permanent scar on the community of Portapique, a wound that may never fully heal. In the aftermath of the shooting, questions remained. How could this have happened? How could one man inflict so much pain and suffering? The search for answers led to a public inquiry, a painful but necessary process aimed at understanding the events that led to the tragedy and preventing such horrors from ever happening again.